we're rolling.
It's a brand new week. This is Neutral Zone Infraction / that mediocre sports show. We're talking about the NFC this week. I am wearing a John Riggins Washington Redskins jersey. This is when the last time they were good, probably. I don't know. Well, they were good in the 90s in some way. Randy is wearing number 88 of the New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans Saints.
And 88 represents Jeremy Shockey, one of their greatest players of all time, besides Archie Manning. I don't know if they've had any others.
Jeremy Shockey, kind of a controversial figure as well. He was kind of a loudmouth out of University of Miami, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't understand why you don't like that.
It's like, no, I'm fine with it. But he's a little bit of a controversial figure. I think, didn't he play for the Giants for a while, too?
He played for the Giants and got a Super Bowl ring with the Giants. However, he was up in the press box drinking sodas because his leg was broken or hurt or whatever.
Or something.
So, I have a complaint. Why are you so freaking much higher than I am? It is so bullshit. Because you I don't
know what. You're slumping in your chair. Sit up.
I feel like mini-me.
If you wouldn't slump in your chair and you would sit up like a man.
If I sat up in my chair
don't lean that direction.
I'm leaning straight and you got half my face on the camera.
Here, let's turn that a little. There we go. How's that?
It's a little better.
You feel better now?
You're
still shorter, but you're shorter than me. In real life, you're shorter than me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'2".
You're lying.
I'm 6 foot also.
I said 6'1". You said 6 foot. That makes you shorter than me.
I know, but I thought. No,
how many
I have hair that sticks up a whole inch, and you don't. That makes us 6'1". It makes us even.
I'm bald.
You're not bald.
I'm balding.
You're thinning.
Balding.
You know, I'm gonna tell you how it works. If you shave your head, no matter if you have hair or not, it's a hairstyle.
I don't follow.
Yes,
why never talking about hair again? Why is that a topic for this show? Why is it that like once every 3 shows you and I get on the topic of hair?
Why are you yelling at me? I don't like that.
It's because
first you sit higher and now you're yelling. Stop pointing at me. You're so mean.
I will stare at you in disgust.
Disgust. This week's show is the NFC teams that surprised us. Now,
Washington won't be one of those teams.
Actually, they're doing better than I thought. I thought they were going to.
Yeah, but that's not really a big surprise. They're not a big surprise to be doing, 3 wins? That's not a huge surprise.
I'll tell you what surprises me is you got a number 2 draft pick, and you're not starting him out.
That's true. That's that still boggles my mind.
It boggles my mind.
But look at some of those quarterbacks from in around that time that are not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Andrew Luck is down this year. Russell Wilson hasn't looked that great this year. Yeah. Kaepernick hasn't really looked good this year. In fact, Kaepernick's being benched for Blaine Gabbert.
And I got to be honest.
That may be the biggest surprise in the NFL, period.
And I would just like to say the fact...
How would you like to sit there and go, I want to bench Colin Kaepernick. Who's my backup? Oh, Blaine Gabbert.
The great Blaine Gabbert.
That's so bad.
Gabbert. Blaine.
I'm going to teach you, Kaepernick. I am willing to take 2 losses immediately by benching you and putting in the worst quarterback of all time.
Of all time. Not even mediocre.
Gabbert.
He's pathetic.
Gabbert.
He's horrible. You know what I think about that? I mean, I'm one of those that believe you ride it out. Quarterbacks, even the greatest of the great, have bad games. Sometimes they have half a bad season. Not the greats of the great. I shouldn't say that, but I mean...
Well, look at Tom Brady last year. His first... Remember after that Kansas City game?
Yeah.
He looked ridiculously bad. I mean, people started to think maybe he lost it all overnight or something like that. Remember, that one guy even asked Bill Belichick, are you reevaluating the quarterback position?
I hope he punched
And even Belichick, and even, I'm not a fan of Belichick, but even I liked his reaction because he looked at him with disgust.
Oh, I know that look.
Because
I know that reporter's feeling.
Like he's going, I've got the greatest quarterback of all time. He's got a slow start. But I'm not going to sit there and go, ooh, I'm going to go put Garoppolo in.
Garoppolo. That's an island somewhere, isn't it?
I think it's the Garoppolo's Islands. The Garoppolo's Islands.
My God, yes. Well, that's like benching Elway for Kubiak. Wow,
But you know that you can't do that.
No,
I mean, it's like there are some quarterbacks they start slow.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not always the quarterback's fault, you know?
Not always, no. And sometimes...
Sometimes the linemen, we don't hear this, but linemen yell, "Look out!" a lot. It's called a lookout block. And that means, my man beat me, and you need to look out. And it's a true story. And, as far as Kaepernick goes, I'm surprised that San Francisco has lost it this badly. I'm surprised they let Vernon Davis go. The Broncos picked him up. Yay, Denver. I'm surprised. Kaepernick, I hope they let him go. Maybe someone will pick him up because I think he's a decent quarterback. I do think, the people in the NFL catch up to what you're doing. You do have to, as quarterback, learn how to throw the ball, Tebow. You have to learn how to throw the ball. One of the things...
Where did poor Tebow get dragged into this?
You have to learn to throw the ball. And I just thought I'd throw Tebow out because why not? Look at the guy from the Panthers, Newton. He can throw the ball pretty decently. Now, and he's had some couple of bad years.
Yeah.
But so have the Panthers. And they didn't bench him. And you know what? He came out.
Name Carolina's backup. That might be the bigger problem. It's like, I don't think I can name Carolina's backup.
Kerry Collins.
Oh, if he's still in the NFL backing up quarterbacks, that is one massively
Steve
long career.
DeBerg.
Steve DeBerg, Vinny Testaverde.
It could have been Vinny. I don't even
Could have
know.
been Vinny. Vinny played on every team that ever
was.
So did DeBerg. I think DeBerg played on half the teams. Testaverde had the other half.
Yeah.
They were special.
They were special. Ooh, a special group of quarterbacks. Not quite mediocre, not great, not bad,
Not good,
not good.
but always in the NFL somewhere, collecting a paycheck.
The long snappers of the quarterback.
Oh man, they were awesome.
Anyway, good. That's another.
We're
story.
way off topic.
No,
We're not even on the topic yet.
No. They played in the NFC. Newton is what I'm getting at. Is Newton's a guy that he's had good years and bad years. He's very young. But he can throw. And this is something interesting, and I'm not going to take credit for knowing this because I do my research and I listen to stuff, and someone else said it. But Newton, they were naming off things, his talents, his jumping, his height, size. And oddly enough, DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
He has the same dimensions as Newton. Newton and him are the same height. Or no, he's the height of J.J. Watt, 6'5". He weighs as much as DeMarco Ware, 260. His vertical leap was in there with one of the best. His 40 time was fantastic. They named off. I didn't pay attention.
So he's a great athlete, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah. I didn't pay attention to all the names. Okay, I was trying to work. I was tired.
He was a great athlete. He is a great athlete.
He is a great athlete. Now, so was Colin Kaepernick. Yes, but the size. People don't understand the size of Newton. He's huge. 6'5", I mean. Peyton Manning's 6'5", but he ain't no 260.
No, Peyton Manning's not. No, Peyton Manning's not.
But anyway, as far as teams, I will say this. I'm surprised about the Panthers being as good as they are. There was so much in the NFC it's wackadoodle. I'm surprised how bad Seattle has looked. I'm surprised Denver beat Green Bay. I don't know how Green Bay looked that bad. 77 yards, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah,
I could get 77 yards passing, throwing to Randy in an NFL game.
It would take 77 one-yard passes, but we could do it.
We could do it.
We're going to have a lot of turnovers. The defense is going to have to keep getting us the ball back.
Well, no. Yeah, because we're going to go on fourth down. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're going to go for a fourth down. What is it? It's 4th and 7, and we're going to make it. We're going to get one more yard, and then it's going to be on like the 24-yard line going the other way.
We'd be making a statement. It's making a statement. The statement is, that was pathetic.
That was pathetic.
It's horrible. I can't believe. And you are Aaron Rodgers, the great Aaron Rodgers, who I consider an elite quarterback.
He is an elite quarterback. And the Denver defense to make an elite quarterback look that, they better be able to do that to Brady. If they can do that to Aaron Rodgers, they should be able to do that to Brady.
Well, thank God Brady destroyed his phone and there's not Giselle Gate. Otherwise, we could all be just screwed for the next 5 years.
But, I mean, the Atlanta Falcons are even a little bit of a surprise to me as well.
They are, but do they scare you?
They don't scare me. The Carolina Panthers don't scare me. It's like the only team in the NFC that really scares me is the Green Bay Packers. On a neutral field, Can Denver still do that again if they were to meet in the Super Bowl?
I would have to say Seattle always makes me nervous because you never know when they're going to come on.
Yeah, that's true. I mean Seattle's a little bit of a...
if I'm a Seattle fan, I'm not worried about having 4 or 5 losses.
Are you scared of the Dallas Cowboys when Tony Romo comes back?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about the team that he picked to go to the Super Bowl against the Denver Broncos.
I thought the Super Bowl was in Dallas, and therefore maybe they could go. That's all I was thinking.
Oh, well, yeah, they could visit. Jerry Jones will be at the Super Bowl no matter what, having cocktails.
I picked the Dallas Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl against the Denver Broncos, and
Dallas has pretty much lost every game since you made that prediction. It might be your fault that Tony Romo... And remember, I told you it wouldn't happen because Tony Romo is injury-prone, and this was his year to get hurt. So that's probably my fault, Dallas. I basically told you, but I warned you. If you watch the show, I warned you guys that Tony Romo would get hurt. I warned you that he is a fragile quarterback. He got hurt. I predicted it. I said he would get hurt. I'm not happy he got hurt because he's a good guy. Tony Romo's not a bad guy. He
predicted Dallas would get hurt. That Tony Romo would get hurt and Dallas would fall. He made fun of my pick. And you know what? Keep in mind now, Dallas. He did pick Buffalo to win their division.
I did.
And he did pick...
And I'm still shocked that the Patriots are undefeated. I cannot believe it because I didn't think they'd make the playoffs.
And he picked the Patriots and not make the playoffs.
We're going to point that out in every show, I think, from now on. We're the worst prediction ever.
Yeah, but
the 2015 New England Patriots will not make the playoffs.
But
you know, if they lose the rest of their games, they won't make the playoffs. Who plays New England next? Because maybe they could do me a favor and hurt Tom Brady.
Whoa. Are you trying to... Whoa. We do not condone...
No. I'm wearing the Saints jersey.
Don't tell me that. Are you telling me they're going to have another...
I'm wearing the Saints jersey. We know that the Saints had a little bit of a problem with the bounty gate.
They are capable of this.
So, does this inspire any of the teams playing the Patriots? That ties in so perfectly.
It really did make a nice segue there. I guess, let's do this quickly then. Okay, who is going to win in the AFC, or the NFC? We've got... You know what? This sucks.
Green Bay.
Green Bay's in.
Seattle, I think, is going to win their division.
Seattle will win their division.
Because Arizona. The Arizona Cardinals are going to win that division. Arizona is better than Seattle this year.
I forgot Arizona was in the NFL.
Arizona is... I'm surprised, but it's like, if Carson Palmer stays healthy, that is a very good defense with a pretty darn good offense.
They surprised me this year. I forgot. They've only got, what, 1 loss?
2 losses, but they're 6-2. That's a very good record, and they're Seattle's what, 4-3?
Yeah.
So they're 2 games up.
Okay, so I'd say this: one of those 2 is going to win the division. The other will be a
wild card.
Let's just say that. As far as the
NFC East.
Oh God, I hope
who's picking that one? It's I say that when I
stand by the Dallas Cowboys because I picked them.
I am going to say it's going to end up being the New York Giants. I say the Giants will they will win that division. There will not be a wild card that comes out of that division.
Wait. Can I pick a different team? Doesn't that make me look...
You're standing by the Dallas Cowboys. You already said that.
I was going to be wishy-washy.
No, you can't be wishy-washy.
I stand by my Dallas Cowboys.
Good.
The pick.
Stand by your
Cowboys will come back.
Stand by your man.
No. I stand by the Dallas Cowboys. They will come back, and they will win the division, or a wild card, and they will go to the Super Bowl.
Green Bay, we got Arizona, we got Seattle, you've got Dallas, I've got the Giants making the playoffs. Who comes out of the other division?
I don't even care about that division.
I can't even think of that division. It's so bad.
It's so bad, I can't either.
I can't think of the other division. Why can't we think of the other division?
Because it's got some stupid team in it.
It's got Atlanta, New Orleans, Tampa Bay.
Rams.
Oh. No, the Rams are in the West with Arizona and you know what? The Rams are going to come out as a playoff team too. I think it's going to be Seattle, Arizona, and the Rams. I think they're going to be the playoff teams and they're all going to come out of that West. And then it's going to be, I think the Atlanta Falcons will still win their division. The Saints will give them a good push, but the Falcons will win the division.
Falcons will win the division. Now let's do this quickly. I mean, I honestly don't think Dallas is going to the Super Bowl, but who do you think may go to the Super Bowl now?
I still say Packers.
And what about in the AFC?
Packers, I still say Denver. I think that defense is that good.
I think it's going